Having this thing. It's going to motherfucking down.
We out here. We out here.
We this thing with my motherfucking dog Berto. We told you it's coming back. We got to jump to another platform. We back on this platform. Fuck it. It is what it is. Switching up speeds like Bruce Lee riding the Fuji in a movie. Let's go. You know how we do it. So what's next for Roberto Comedy?
Say again.
What's your next event? You got any events coming up where people come see you? Tap
Man,
in.
I'm a little torn in my place in comedy, because I don't necessarily feel like it would be a career choice for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, is it how you feel? How is the money in it?
See, the problem is I'm not worried about the money because I make enough money. But then if I was leaving to do comedy, it would be a thing then. You know what I mean?
Of
It would have
course.
to be profitable then for sure.
Yeah, because you don't want to do nothing that even
Right.
if you enjoy it, you still want it to
Well,
be able to
when
pay
I'm gone,
some
it's double
bills.
work for my wife. You know what I mean?
Right.
Double, triple work for my wife.
And I know how you feel about her, and you don't want to
Right.
do all that.
Well, she would be the reason it would be happening. You know what I mean? She watching my kids and shit like that. But like it's like if I left, then we'd have to find sitters and and then even if I left on the weekend, she'd be stuck on every weekend to fucking try to kick it with the kids.
Right.
And like I said, it would only be because of her that it would be possible. So then I would be feeling like I don't know, I'd be feeling a certain way about it. I mean, but if it was lucrative and I was getting paid, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Right. But that matters, man. You can't just be spending all your time. You got a wife and kids and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Doing
it's
shit
hard
that.
for me to do it in town, like open mics, because I try to support. If a bar or a venue that sells alcohol or something or food is letting people do open mics there and letting comedians use their space as a platform to practice their art, then I definitely want to spend some money there and like yada yada and tip the bartender and shit like that. But then you find yourself going out to the for once or twice a week or even 4 or 5 times a month
Right.
and you're spending 30, $40 each time, that's $150, $200 a month
That's a lot of
just
money.
going to do
I
practice
literally
time.
thought about it, dude. If you like went to a bar, because I went to that what bar did I go to? The Fountain Square Brewery, dude. And I was like, dude, and I bought a beer last week. It was $8.
Right.
Well, $7, but
Eight bucks for a beer?
Yeah.
yes.
Indianapolis is big on craft beer out here.
And
Plus,
you
don't forget that Indianapolis is not only the city's capital, but it's also, or the state's capital, but it's also the state's biggest city, the biggest metropolitan area. So Indianapolis is going to cost more, like Detroit costs more.
Right,
Well,
right,
and
right.
well,
Detroit costs. You right.
Right. So you got to think about Indianapolis is 2 times more of probably an expensive area because, like I said, it's the state's capital and it's the biggest city in the state.
well, and the thing is, it's not like Nashville where you're spending $8 for a Bud Light. You're
Right.
spending you're spending $8 on a beer that's brewed in house. It's
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and if you're getting like a bud or something, you still, $4 or $5 a beer, $6 for the
But
beer.
Right.
But the thing is, $8. So you do $8, and say you go to that mic every week. Say it's every week. Minus holidays, but say you do it every week. 8 times 52. That's $416. You're spending a year on just even if you're just getting just one beer at a bar.
Right.
And that's if you add that up,
That's just the practice. That's just the practice. That's not even for a show. You know what I mean?
You do three mics a week, spending $8 a pop. Boom, $24. That's $24 times 52. You're dropping a band and a half, damn near, just on beers at an open mic.
And it would be hard for you to even just do one beer. You know what I mean? So
Exactly, because you're gonna want to drink too. So you're gonna drink 16,
and that's not even including tip. Because you don't want to be that comic that doesn't tip.
So you drop 40
So you're
bucks a
spending
week.
$20 minimum
drop-
when you go do a mic.
you're dropping this. Say you do that. You do 4 mics a week. That's 80 times 52. You're dropping almost a half. You're almost dropping 5 G's a year just on beers at a bar.
Just
That's
on
a lot.
practice.
Just on practice. And that's not even counting you going out on the weekends having fun with your bros. So it's like
It would be tight to even think I could make $5,000 in a year off of comedy.
Right.
yeah.
You know, that's what, you know, 100 shows at $50 a pop.
Yeah.
Kill it.
That'd be tight to do that. You know, that I heard that's what they're paying hosts a show at the bigger comedy clubs like Helium and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably, I mean, I don't think that's a bad price. You know, if you think about it, because if you do a hosting, you do maybe 5 minutes and then bullshit in between people, and you do one show and it might be 2 hours long. You're there for 2 hours. You're getting paid $25 an hour.
That's a good deal.
And that's just in-house in the neighborhood. That's like that. I mean, I imagine if you went out of town, you might get paid a little more. I'm actually trying to set up something in my area so that I can start hosting and learning how to host. I honestly feel like after thinking about comedy a lot more lately, I feel like in my life situation where I'm at and me not really wanting to move, I feel like hosting could be a good spot for me in the comedy world.
I feel like you will fit in as a good host.
Yeah, you know, like a MC, you know, like, man, there's this one chick out here. Her name's Rachel, but she goes by Fab Monroe. And she is so fucking funny as a host. It makes you not want to do your set because she's so funny in between each comedian that it makes you not even want to do your set, bro. I did 2 shows with her, and both times she was fucking killing them, bro. Like,
killing it.
Oh no, man.
Her name's Fab Monroe. That's what she goes by. FAB Monroe. She's fucking hilarious, dude. I did a show with Mr. T's daughter. Her name's Erica Clark.
That's dope.
She's fucking funny as hell too, man. I'm telling you, and these are black women, man. Black women are funny as hell, man.
And
out here, especially.
They crazy.
They're out here clowning, dude. Aisha, she's out here. She's got an open mic every Monday.
Yeah, I wanted to go to that tonight, but I was like, I knew I had to record this, and I just did that. What's the
Leader
mic?
House? Yeah, I saw you talking about the Leader House.
Yeah, I fucking did good at Leader House, dude. I was like, whoa, and that's a room that if you do good in that, that's a hard room.
Yeah, if you get some laughs there, you definitely hold on to that joke. That's for sure.
I got laughs.
It can be a cold room, Zora. It can be a real cold room.
And that'll fuck you up too.
Yeah, it make you not want to go. I was trying to do my part and not go and do comedy, but I ended up getting COVID from going to see some fucking homies. And I'm like, damn, I've been not doing comedy, trying not to get COVID, and then I go to see some people and I fucking get COVID there.
Dude,
I was pissed.
Dude, the way gas prices are right now, dude, I need to, if I'm going on mic, I'm not going on mic to fuck around. Like, I'm going on, especially, you know, we've been talking about the whole economics of the $8.
Yeah, we ain't even talking about gas on that.
Man, I paid $4.50 today. That shit crazy, bro.
Man, you remember when it was $5 back in the day?
It's on its way. It's probably be $5 tomorrow.
Oops. I'm glad I only work a mile from my house.
I don't want to think about it. I gotta get gas tomorrow. I don't want to try.
Dude, you're such a fucking fool for buying a house all the way out there.
I know it's
nothing you do is out there. Nothing you do is out there.
That's why I'm gonna have to start my own mic. So then I'll have to get all these fucking crazy drunk fucking New Whitelands out here and say, yeah,
nothing you do. You're gonna have to drive a fucking half an hour or more to get to anything that you do.
No. Because it's actually, so here's the thing. Tomorrow, that Berginger's house or whatever, that's tomorrow. That's like 20 minutes away, and then Fountain Square Brewing is like 20 minutes away. So 2 of the mics are like 20 minutes, which is and that's about how far I had to drive when I was at my dad's house, because we lived like between Avon and Plainfield, so I still had to drive 20-30 minutes to hit mic.
Yeah, but you gotta drive so far to your work.
It's not that bad. He's paying me more than I thought he was paying me, so that's cool.
As long as you get that motherfucking money, let's go.
And he might get a company car.
Oh, that's dope.
Maybe. And here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Knowing me and him, if this gas prices get any outrageous, I'll just say, hey, let me take a work laptop. Let me just work from home because it just sells. I'm just reaching out to people. So, um, oh, dude, I seen Instagram. I thought, yo, you know Dana Whistler, don't you, Joe Roberto?
Dana?
Yeah, she's dope as shit. No, anyway, it said she was starting a live video on Instagram. But I seen the notification. It said Darren Feinsilver, and I was like, what? I was like, I'm not going live on Instagram. I thought I was going live on Instagram real fast. I was like, fuck, I want to do that.
Fuck it.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
Appreciate
I
you
will.
coming on, though.
Oh yeah, no, it's cool, man. You live up in Michigan?
Yep. Right outside of Flint.
Right on. My buddy. So I'm assuming you're a comic, right?
Right. No, I'm just me.
Okay. Well, no, that's cool too. But I don't want to be like, oh, you're just one of Roberto's just homies that that he knew from.
I'm just me. I would just get high, dude.
My buddy DeAndre Bates, you know him. He just
Yep.
moved out. Yeah, that's the homie right there.
Yep.
That dude's crazy.
Yeah, we all need to get together, man. I want to do a comedy event. I want to do a comedy weed event real soon.
Yeah, because your shit's legal up there. Ooh, I don't even want to think about Michigan weed. I smoked that in October. Man, that shit.
You should have just moved to Michigan, that's for sure.
Fuck that shit. I ain't gonna dog Michigan guys. You know what I mean? But man, I smoked that Michigan weed. I was fucked up for 3 days off that shit, dude. I was like, oh. I was throwing up and everything, dude. I was like, fuck that, man.
Throwing up? You got some fucked up shit.
And I got it from the dispo, but man, I'm like, man, I'm a Lions fan, but at that point, I was like, man, fuck that. I ain't ever coming back to Michigan.
Yeah, that's like, we got some high tolerances up
here. You can't just be coming out here and just buying shit. You know, you gotta tell them what you're doing.
I told her I wanted indica, but apparently she gave me a hybrid. I don't know.
No,
fuck you up.
Indica's gonna put you to sleep.
I wanted to sleep, but this shit made me think. I was thinking and tripping.
Damn.
I felt like a Bill Cosby woman, dude. That's what
Damn, that's crazy.
I was just like, damn, man.
I felt like a Bill Cosby woman.
That's how I felt.
Hiding shit.
This ain't getting recorded, is it? I don't want to.
Well, you feel like the American justice system is unjust.
Oh, I know that shit is unjust.
That motherfucker got away with it.
Man, on a loophole. Man, he didn't get away with nothing, man. Them motherfuckers
he did though, because he admit. Listen.
Man, come on.
The reason he got away with it.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Stop.
Listen,
I love Bill Cosby, man. He do nothing to nothing but
he fucking admitted to that shit. But when he admitted to that shit, he had a clause that if he admitted to it, they couldn't use it against him. So that's
the only reason why he admitted to it. That's called a motherfucking plea bargain.
That's why he admitted to it. You're right,
bro. But that nigga had millions of dollars.
That's how he got out of the jail.
Come through. They've been doing that shit. Listen, dog. I don't want to hear that shit. They been when a motherfucker, black motherfucker get rich, they always trying to stick some hoes on his ass to lock him up in jail so he can't get extra richer. So I don't want to hear that shit. Bill Cosby, my motherfucking nigga for life, and them hoes ain't shit. Fuck all them bitches. Because they all tried to get a goddamn dollar. And as he tried to rob my nigga in jail, he did his motherfucking time. You know how hard it is in prison? You know how hard one day is in prison?
I've been to jail once.
No. I ain't talking about county jail. I'm talking about prison.
I never been.
Do you know how hard one day is in prison?
I never.
I know how hard one day is in prison.
Okay, so.
Roberto, we would be bottoms in prison, okay, Roberto?
No, I would make sure y'all just tell them y'all know Zora Woods. Y'all be straight. But I'm gonna tell y'all, listen.
Anywhere world you go to prison, you say
you know them hoes was talking about shit that happened in the 80s. What was going on in the 80s? A bunch of cocaine, drinking, and orgies.
And Quaaludes.
You know, and Quaaludes. These bitches is crazy.
They don't even make Quaaludes no more. Huh?
Bro, they trying to lock my nigga up for some bullshit. Man, come on. Get the fuck out of here, man. They was enjoying themselves. He wasn't taking advantage of nothing. Everybody was just enjoying themselves. Now motherfuckers around here broke and they trying to figure out how to get some money and they would jump on Bill Cosby because he probably would have been the next goddamn president and we wouldn't be going through half the shit we going through now. We'd be high.
Bill Cosby, that motherfucker's too old to be the president.
Look, what the fuck is you talking about this goddamn fossil fuel motherfucker we got right now?
Yeah, he'd have been better than Biden.
No,
Man.
I think Bill Cosby seems a little more out of touch than even Biden.
No, dog.
You know what's funny?
I
though?
don't
Listen,
agree. Biden
listen.
seemed like he got up syndrome. I don't know what the fuck wrong with this motherfucker, dog.
Up syndrome. Hey,
dog.
speaking of up syndrome, bro, man.
Man.
You know what? I want to say one thing about Biden is that it's not, even if I never seen the pictures of his kids smoking crack, I would believe that his kids smoke crack because Biden sounds like a crackhead's daddy for sure, don't he? Don't he sound like he sounds like a crackhead's
He sound
daddy?
like he sound like a motherfucker that fueled the motherfucking addiction.
Yeah, you know.
Biden should have never been president. Just have you ever seen Biden when he's at the pool with the little black kids and his fucking chest hairs popping out, looking like some damn mob boss or something?
I didn't like how much he was sniffing on them.
Biden can't even really hold a whole conversation with a motherfucker. How the fuck he gonna be president?
When I was younger, my hairline used to go straight. Look at that, straight across. Right.
Your shit's still kind of crispy though.
It's crispy, but like, look at those peaks, bro. I got those widow peaks.
And
your shit crispy.
Them kids knew what was up too, man. When he was at that,
I used to go straight across though.
Man, those kids were looking around. They're like, "What the fuck's this old man doing, dude?"
I guarantee you, man. Bill Cosby got more kids straight with motherfucking the Fat Albert cartoon show than Biden will ever do in this whole motherfucking life. Shout out to Bill Cosby. That's my motherfucking dog.
Shout out to Bill and his twins.
Dog.
For real. They always trying to put that shit on the motherfucker, but us other motherfuckers doing way worse than shit. And they don't say nothing to the motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about?
Where I live, man, they're catching people on some shit left and right, man. I moved to the city where Jared Fogle was living when he got caught.
I didn't know Jared. Oh yeah, it was Jared. Jared was from Indiana, wasn't he?
Yeah. Jared Fogle was living in my area when he got caught with all that child porn on his computer and shit.
Yeah, see, that shit weird, man.
That shit is weird.
At least the chicks Bill Cosby was fucking with was grown, and they was doing Quaaludes. How you gonna trust them hoes? That shit crazy, bro.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
I wasn't there. I don't know, and I ain't gonna get my goddamn podcast blocked.
Listen to you. Disclaimers.
Disclaimers. We ain't tripping. I mean, but it's a lot of motherfuckers got it worse, like fucking Ukraine.
You ain't lying. Listen, anybody been watching the news? I heard you say something about a syndrome earlier, man. Have you seen the Victoria's Secret model with Down syndrome?
No.
She actually looks kind of hot, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Right. You know, it's funny because I grew up my whole life and they talked about how people with Down syndrome are like kids and like aren't mentally like adults. But now with this girl being a Victoria's Secret model, I was like, what the fuck? I started thinking that people were taking advantage of her. And then I did some research and I seen that people she's 24, I guess. And people her age are mentally, give or take 5 years. So she could have the mental capacity of a 19-year-old woman.
Or a 9-year-old. Or a 9-year-old woman.
No, or a 29, give or take.
Or so a 9-year-old woman.
No. You didn't hear what I said. I said I did the research, and it says that somebody at 24 years old will have the mental capacity of somebody, give or take 5 years from 24.
I don't agree with that shit because I don't give a fuck about the research. I give a fuck about what I done personally dealt with in my life.
So I wonder. So do you think that they might be taking advantage of her?
I definitely think they taking advantage of her.
See, I feel weird about it because like they found like
I ain't watching that shit.
She's like Puerto Rican and
no, I ain't watching that shit.
They got her in fucking bikinis and shit. I'm like, what?
No, I ain't watching.
Like I can appreciate that they're like making a move, you know, but it's just like you know, they let fat people be on Victoria's Secrets. You know what I'm saying? Like they let fat people be sexy now, and they just got to find somebody else. You know, another minority. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about all that, man.
Well, you know what's fucked up is like, why ain't they put no Asian woman? They ain't got no Asian woman at Victoria's Secret.
I don't know.
They got Asian women.
I don't know. I don't even be looking at that shit.
Yeah, they got Ming Ming. They ain't got no fucking hot one.
Dude, it was all over Facebook the one time on TMZ and all these fucking national news outlets. The whole time I just kept thinking, man, somebody's taking advantage of this chick.
That's how I feel like. But you gotta realize that's how I ain't even know nothing about it.
Right. Well, I watched the videos of her, and it kind of looks like she knows what she's talking about, but it also kind of looks like she might be getting fed what to say too.
Oh, of course, she getting fed what to say. She autistic, bro. Like they use all that shit as a ploy, man, to make a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them Down syndrome.
How many Down? But how many Down syndrome motherfuckers even got enough money to even shop at Victoria's Secrets?
She looks like she might come for money.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like
I don't know. All of her pictures like she's living a lavish life.
You know what they need? They need a Victoria's Secret model with cerebral palsy in a wheelchair. I need to skip bitches in lingerie in a wheelchair.
I mean, I ain't hating on nobody what they doing, but I just feel like, you know what I'm saying?
I just feel like, am I supposed to feel bad or be okay with the fact that, you know, you might feel a certain way about it.
Well, she's getting paid. It ain't like she's doing it for free. So
right. She's a first of a kind, you know.
You know,
but is it you know, is it like, are you supposed to be okay that they found like the hottest Down syndrome chick they could find, and they're like, okay, we're okay with this chick. Literally, the only thing that looks Down syndrome-y to her is her face, like sort of. Like if she's wearing sunglasses, she don't even look like she got Down syndrome, bro.
Well, no shit, she's wearing sunglasses.
Well, you know how some of them got like the mouth.
Right. I understand what he's saying.
Okay, yeah,
and like
I understand what he's saying.
Some people with Down syndrome are like shaped a certain way. You know, they got like a big old butt. You know what I mean? They're like shaped a certain way.
He said a big old butt.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what he's talking about. I see where he's going.
You know,
with
when we were younger, they were like, you know, these are Down syndrome like conventions, and then
Roberto, when you was doing the research, was you researching Down syndrome basses? Was you looking if they was the bottom or not? Was they down bottoms?
No, I was just looking up, like, you know, like I really felt a certain way, like, because I was raised, even when I was in school, like I remember when we were in school, this one girl asked why all Down syndrome people look the same. You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter what race you are. And then that's when I found out about the chromosomal stuff and all that when I was younger. But at the same time, I feel like I learned that they weren't like as mentally developed as people are, you know, at the same age. But in some cases, from what I researched, they could be more developed than people that age.
Right. I agree.
Roberto, why don't you do a protest and protest Victoria's Secret? We'll stand outside of Victoria's Secret.
I don't want to protest them. I mean, I'm excited for them to be doing stuff for people.
I'll protest. If you want to protest it, I'll put a bra on, I'll take my shirt off, and we'll stand in front of Victoria's Secret there.
That's weird.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I put peanut butter on my body. Fuck it.
It's going to fuck down. Hey, all I feel like is, man, like, that's what they be trying to do, like sex sales and everything. Hey,
right.
If they feel Down syndrome can be sexy, Down syndrome can be sexy, but
right.
I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, because she does got a slamming body. You know, she got nice hair. She a pretty girl. You know, am I supposed to not feel that way because she got Down syndrome though?
I mean, I got love for Down syndrome. I ain't downplaying nobody, but I'm just saying, like,
he ain't downplaying.
God damn it! Dude, you guys can't laugh at that. You're gonna get canceled
immediately.
Immediately. Oh my god,
bro! Look, you know Zora love everybody, man. Zora love the kids. Zora love the people. You know what I'm saying? I don't make fun of motherfuckers on the Zora. We don't talk shit. You know how we do it on here, but I'm just saying, man. You ain't gotta exploit sex in every goddamn thing.
Right. You know?
Why would you exploit sex in the Down syndrome people? They already got their own thing.
Why couldn't she be attractive in like Louis Vuitton and wear like nice outfits and shit like that? Why she gotta be in the brown panties?
Man, they just trying to come up with something to go viral, dog. That's all.
Dang,
what
if
they went super viral? I'm surprised.
We want something to go viral, dog. That shit'll go viral immediately. But I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Want me to tell you some fucked up shit, like how over here our algorithms show us a bunch of dumb shit,
Right.
like stupid shit, fighting.
Yeah, and in China
Dumbest,
it's not like that.
China and other places, they show their
reward the
kid.
cool.
Their algorithms show education. Their
Yeah.
algorithms show building. Their algorithms show structure. You know what I'm saying? So think about it another way. Like, we could be at war with these algorithms because they got our people brains all fucked up thinking about other shit. Where the other countries' algorithms on growth, building, and being positive, not all sex and getting your goddamn dick hard. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, that's America though, man, because America's an instant gratification country, and that's why there's so many
definitely.
kids. You know, because what's more instantly gratifying than fucking? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's why there's
or
there's
drag
so many,
racing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the worst part about America. You know, we don't want to earn a lot of things. I mean, I feel that I fucked up my damn self. I didn't go to college, and that's every time I meet a kid that just graduated high school, that's the first thing I say is please go to college. At least get an associate's degree in like applied science or something.
Or go to trade school, learn how to drive a truck, do something.
Well, trade school is one thing. I mean, I went to farm tech school, and I'm licensed and certified. I'm certified nationally.
Everybody learned a different way though.
And I'm licensed through the state. Both states that I lived in, I was licensed. But it's just, you know, you do all that work at a pharmacy and have to deal with all these laws and all this compliance and shit like that, and they want to pay you less than they pay you at fucking Taco Bell, man.
You're right. I agree.
Like, I work at Taco Bell right now because I choose to. Could I get a job at a pharmacy? Hell yeah, I could get a job. They need people dire. You know, now they're finally paying people what they should get paid, but it's, you know, for all the law and the compliance and all that shit you got to go through, it's not worth it. If I get paid the same amount of money at Taco Bell, why would I go do something that I could get, you know, not only sick from dealing with sick people all the time, dealing with angry people, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
There's so much if somebody steals some shit, then I got to deal with that. You know what I mean? I got to get patted down on some shit. Like, where's these fucking pills and blah, 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 you know?
Right.
What happens if I steal from Taco Bell?
If you steal from Taco Bell, come back tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, dude, stealing at Taco Bell is like the same thing as stealing at a Walgreens in California, man.
So they'll tear your ass up for that shit.
Dude, have you ever seen those videos, man? People are just walking into Walgreens, groups of people, and they're just stealing everything.
Trash bags full of shit, dude.
Because
cosmetics, everything.
Because like there's a certain like limit of how much something is worth before they'll send the cops out looking for somebody.
Yeah, it's like $1,500.
And if it doesn't cost that much, then what they'll do is just say use your insurance or some shit, you know? Right. So there's a lot of people just straight up. I saw a video today, people mobbing up there, stealing at a couple Walgreens in California.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. They're gonna
and then the worst part is that the security guards are told not to interact.
Oh yeah, that's anywhere, dude. Because when I worked at Hot Topic, dude, people stole from Hot Topic, and they told me there's like I walked out the store, and my boss, my manager, she's like, you can't go after them. She's like, if they would come back and retaliate, if they hurt you or they come back and retaliate the store, they're like, then we'll be responsible. And I was like, oh, okay. So
I got caught stealing once, and it changed my life, man.
And then
I stopped stealing forever, man. I never stole another.
And that's when you wrote that song for Jane's Addiction, right?
Right.
Dave Navarro, motherfucker.
Get out of here.
That's crazy. You feeling all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good. Like I said, my wife left the window open nice and wide the other night. Woke up, it was a little colder than I had hoped to have the window open for.
We're going to have to start getting on more often, man.
Yeah, let me know, man. I mean, you want to get out? I'm up at night sometimes. Most nights, especially on nights that I get out, you know. I'll message you for sure on the nights that I get out, because when I come home, everybody at the crib is sleeping already.
Right.
You know, if you catch me up at like 9 o'clock, everybody in the crib sleeping, so I'm up to down to do whatever.
And you're down in your little dungeon.
Yep, my dungeon.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, y'all. Well, I'm about to get my ass out of here. I done had a long fucking day, week, all that shit.
All right, Zorwood, holla at you. You can catch me
I
at Roberto
appreciate you.
Garcia Comedy, YouTube,
Follow,
Facebook, Instagram. Follow me.
At Darren
Darren
Finesilver, Instagram, really Darren on Twitter.
Follow my dogs, man. It's going down.
I do streaming too, video game streaming under Bronagi, BRONAGAI, or Bronagi Gaming in some platforms. Let's
Follow
do it
my
again.
dogs, y'all.
Soon.
We'll do it again soon, y'all. Everybody have a good night. Peace,
right,
love, happiness.
All right, D. Later, guys.
Later, guys. Peace.
Superstition, take a listen, that's just in the mission. Dark way, brother on my chest. My voice can say last word of poison, we can speak it through finesse. Welcome to the world, I see you talking, match, wake up fast.